Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oscar Buzz, and it is time for fall festivals. We did it
There
during
you are.
Cannes. We did it
There
last
you
year
are.
during fall festivals. Venice has begun. Telluride is starting as we're speaking. Bike Riders reviews are coming out like right now. We're going to be covering Telluride tomorrow. Well, not Thomas. Thomas is going to be gone for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be here with Jack and Sam covering Telluride over the next couple of days. But we did get the first two kind of big projects coming out of Venice. It is Pablo Larraín's new film, El Conde, and Michael Mann's new film starring Adam Driver and Penelope Cruz, Ferrari. Let's get into it. All right, so this was the first film that we really got news on. It's Pablo Larraín previously did Jackie and Spencer. It's a Chilean film. He's going back to his home country, and Chile didn't select it, which was interesting. And I guess that kind of makes sense after these reviews. So it's mixed. It's mixed positive, a 71, which isn't bad.
And there are some people that are clearly liking it, 90s and the 80s there. This gives me shades of Bardo, I guess, to an extent. Like, this was another sort of film of a sort of, I mean, not as mainstream, but director coming in from Hollywood and going back to make a film in their own language. But yeah, I mean, the reviews are slightly better than Bardo was in many ways.
Yeah. It's definitely better, but it still doesn't, like, I'm hearing praise about the cinematography, but like generally what I'm seeing from all these reviews is that it just kind of like gradually will lose steam a bit, and the satire doesn't work that well.
Yeah, no, interesting. And like, we were potentially thinking about this for maybe like cinematography because it is black and white, but like we were never really predicting this to do massive things at the awards anyway. But.
No, I never thought it would necessarily be huge, but I think it really needed to get a lot more positive reception than this if this was going to be a serious contender in any meaningful capacity. To like kind of do what Bardo did and like still get a cinematography nom or something like that. I don't know. I really don't think it will happen.
More polarizing. There seems like there was a lot more people that actually just really loved it, whereas this just seems like a lot of people are fairly positive. Some people less than the show.
Yeah. I don't see there necessarily being passion. I'm still excited for it. I mean,
actually,
I like Larraín a lot.
Yeah, Spencer's my favorite film of 2021. So yeah, there is potential there.
Yeah, it looks fun. But I know this is tempered expectations, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but that's really it on El Conde. Let's move on to Ferrari. All right, we got Ferrari, the sequel to Ford v Ferrari. Not really, but it's Michael Mann. I mean, obviously, like it's Michael Mann. It's gonna be a big name. We got Adam Driver, Penelope Cruz in the leading roles. And it comes out to a 75, which is better than I was expecting.
Honestly, yeah, after the trailer we got a couple days ago now at this point, like, the trailer did not look good. It did not sell the film, but there do seem to be people liking it. It's definitely more positive than I initially anticipated. I mean, we did see things like Neon, A24. There was that sort of, behind-the-scenes trial who's going to actually pick it up, and there were some very prestigious studios going for it, but yeah, like, it's better than I was expecting. I think this is a win for, honestly.
Yeah, and like I've seen people really praising like the car racing sequences. So looking at it from an awards perspective, I do think that sound and editing are definitely at play. The interesting thing, who's been getting a lot of praise? Everybody's saying that Penelope Cruz like completely stole the film.
And I can see that from the trailer as well. Like, it seemed to be her having a lot more of a commanding presence. But yeah, Adam Driver is never really going to come along with it, so it's not a surprise that he's not really been highlighted to the same extent. But I don't know if it'll be big enough for that, really.
I don't know if it will necessarily happen for like at major awards or anything like that. But like it's definitely possible. Like she is Penelope Cruz, and people are saying like this is maybe like her best like English language role of her career. Like the praise is really strong for Penelope. It's what everybody seems to be talking about, that and the car racing sequences. So it feels like it's like Cruz and sound max, but I could see.
I mean, if it gets into sound, it could sort of slip into editing as well. I mean, I don't know how heavily edited these car racing sequences, but I seem quite heavily. So there's that potential that it doubles up on that nomination that we've been talking about, maybe the Killer getting that sort of treatment, but maybe it is Ferrari.
Yeah, I know. I definitely think it's possible for Ferrari to get that, and I mean we'll see what happens with the Killer over the next couple of days. If that gets a similar response or what texts are praised for that. But yeah, this is it's interesting because like it still isn't like world beating reviews. Like a 75 isn't anything to like make me be like, oh my god, could it actually be a big contender?
No,
but
they are just a lot better than we initially thought they would be. So
yeah, I mean, and it has a good release date. It the other worries like Neon, their top priority is always going to be Anatomy of a Fall. So
you'd assume.
how much are they really going to put into this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they can necessarily like they're good at campaigning, but they're not like the best studio. So potentially not. Potentially they can't run 2 campaigns. I mean, we'll have to see. A24 did manage it, and they're of a similar size. So
yeah, we'll see. But so overall, not the most exciting or interesting day one. Kind of a nice little ease
easy
into
one
it.
to, yeah.
But I mean, I said at the time of recording, by the time this video is out, like everything is coming out at Telluride right now. Like genuinely, like when I say everything, I mean everything.
Pretty much everything.
It's the bike riders, it's Saltburn, it's Rustin, it's All of Us Strangers, it's the Holdovers. All of those are coming out tonight as we are recording. So I'll be talking about all of that tomorrow with Jack or Sam. Thomas has to go, unfortunately, for the next couple of days. But we will be here for the next 3 weeks for all Venice,
It's a
TIFF,
long
and
time. It's a long
Telluride.
time.
So we'll be here for a while. Should be a lot of fun. As said, bit of a quiet day one. As far as awards prospects, El Conde is a cinematography, maybe. Ferrari supporting actor, sound editing, max.
Maybe. Yeah,
I think is what we're looking at. Yeah. But that is it for today. You can go into the description to support the strikes, and you can also follow us on social media and make sure that you stick around for more of this daily coverage. But until next time, stay safe, everybody. Thank you everybody for watching, and goodbye.